Hey, my friends. We are live. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Okay, so basically same thing. We'll scan through all the charts and see what does the opportunity present this week. Okay, Neo, we have earnings coming up tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow we have earnings for Neo. So before market open, we will have earnings for Neo. What else do we have? Baba. Okay, Baba is looking good. Something to keep in mind for Baba. Okay, let me write it down so I know what am I looking for today. Baba, number 1. PDD, nope, nah, doesn't look like there's any setups over here. Let's go back to the 1 hour. Yes, no setup for PDD. JD also looks pretty nice. Let's look at the bigger picture. Yes, JD is definitely nice. Something that I will buy. Okay, let's set a trend line for this part. Okay, we have officially broke out, but then the breakout happened in pre-market. Okay, JD, something to keep in mind. Number 2, JD. What else do we have? Oh, no Futu. Futu, no. There's no opportunity for Futu unless we get a consolidation. Futu will definitely have to wait a little, wait for some sort of pullback before you can start buying. So no Futu for me. Let's see what else. BYD, no. Ping An, let's look at the bigger picture. Okay, not for me also. I don't really like how the structure is actually developing, so nope. Okay, we'll continue on and see what else. Okay, how about IWM? IWM. Okay, the US market seems like it's going to have a pullback or something, especially for June. So right now we are in the first week of June, and usually for June, right, the performance for SPY isn't that good. So we have to be a little bit more careful. SMH looks like it's also pulling back. So if you look at most of the instruments, the US instruments, right, they have like this, something like a, false breakout in this area. So after breaking out, it didn't actually fire off, right? Yep, so we might be, doing a bigger correction from here on. I will continue to scan through everything. ARKK, nothing for me. How about Nifty? Yep, nothing over here unless you are doing a long-term investment. Gold looks like it's breaking out as of right now, which is actually looking really, really nice. Something that you can consider to buy if you trade gold. How about Bitcoin? Bitcoin, same old thing. So it's actually in this consolidation. So likely we have one more leg down. Maybe coming very, very near to the 100,000 level, and then from here, Bitcoin will start another rally going up. MSTR, no opportunity for me, so this I can actually delete away. Yes, no opportunity for MSTR. Coin. Coin, I'm actually looking for it to come into maybe this zone somewhere around like 238 to about 230. So from here you can start to look for upside again. This is actually the sniper entry for coin. Spy, yeah. So in my group, I told them this month just be extremely careful, because one of the reason is that we came really close to $600. Then after that, the market might start to do a bigger correction from here. And where will this correct to? I think very likely it will correct to roughly about this 575 area. And why 575? If you just open up the 100 and 200 EMA, from here you can see that the green color line is actually the 100 EMA, and then the purple line is actually the 200 EMA, and it just nice confluence. There's a confluence with this 575. And why 575? So if you were to zoom out, you can see that there's like one touch here, and then if you zoom out even more, there's like 2, 3, and a few touches over here. So I believe that this might be quite a strong support zone, especially at about 575. Okay, time to answer some chats. Okay, Simon, do you share when you trade? Yes, whenever there's opportunity, let's say during the live streaming, I will take it on the spot, and I will mention like where's my entry, my stop loss, and my take profit. User, hello friend. Hello friend, nice to see you again. Okay, LLY, let's go. We still have time, right? Yes, so we still have roughly about 13 minutes before the market open. Okay, LLY, I have not been trading LLY for quite a while. The reason is because we are in this huge consolidation. It's not going anywhere. It's just hanging around this area. And this consolidation started roughly around August last year or July last year, which is something might be done already, because it has been in this range for how long? Almost 10 months as of right now. Is it 10 months? No, 9 months. About 9 months as of right now. So this consolidation might be done, and after that you might see more upside. But of course, for the month of June, right? Because right now we just started June. June, try to be a little bit more careful. June is usually not a very strong month. Why? Let me just show you this. This is actually the seasonality. So just now I explained to my group. We can just take a look at this part alone. Okay, can you actually see my mouse? I try to move slowly. So it's June, right? You can see maybe around the first week, we have a little bit of rally. After that, from around like the second week of June to about the last week of June, the market is actually pulling back. Of course, seasonality is not 100% thing, but why I think this month the market won't perform so well, the reason is because we have 2 good months already. Market has fly like crazy for 2 good months. So if I would just go back to maybe SPY, I can show you on SPY. Later on I will go back to LLY again. So for SPY, right, if you just look at the daily chart, from the low of 7 April until the current high at about 19th of May, or if you want to consider 29th of May, is also fine. The whole market has went up roughly about 23.12%. So definitely I feel it should due for a pullback. The market can't go up in a straight line forever. That's why this month try to be a bit more careful. And I can show you another one. Let me just show you this chart, so maybe everyone will have a better understanding of what is actually exactly happening. So I can show you this. So you just look at this, right? This is something like this is S&P performance, which is more than 5% in May, which actually happens to us in 2025 this year. So S&P up about 6.2% for the whole month of May. And based on what you see over here, right, these are the times that after they have more than 5% gains, right, the next 1 month, just take a look at the next 1 month, which is actually June. So from June, you can see most of the performance, they are around like 1%, 1 point something. So more or less you can tell that the market is going to go sideways. If not, it's going to pull back, and then towards the end of June, something similar to the seasonality. From there, you will start another impulse going up. So try to be a bit more careful as of this month. Then we can go back to LLY. So if the whole market is pulling back, right, I think for LLY, it also won't perform so well. Although maybe, LLY might start to go up a little bit, after it might pull back again. Before like maybe around end of June, then we will start to see like the LLY seriously starting that new impulse. Because another thing is that if you go back to the seasonality again, you can see the whole of June, right? If let's say it's consolidating, the impulsive wave that comes, right, is roughly about end of June to about end of July. So from there, if you like LLY, I think maybe about end of June, you can start looking into it. But as of right now, I'm not too sure where it will go. But I do think that, we will see some sort of relief rally or a bounce coming up. After that, it might tank again. But of course, if you see something, aggressive going up and then it starts to pull back, that's when you can start to look for long rather than, waiting for it to, go out a little, then after it starts to correct down. Yeah, this is my thoughts for LLY. Okay, let me look at the comment. These days, cause looking at market, so looking forward to weekdays. These days, cause looking at market, so looking forward to weekdays. User, what do you mean by that? I'm a little bit confused though. Are you looking forward to my live streaming, or you are looking forward to, the market open? Can ask what is a good entry point for Amazon? Sure. Okay, Amazon, right? I will still be a little bit cautious. The reason is like just now, if you are here, you did listen to how I analyze the chart, and I tell you, June, try to be a bit more careful, because you can see that the returns, right, it's not fantastic though. It's about 1 point something percent only. Let me just open it up for you again. So if you just take a look at this, right, you can see that 1 month later, this is June performance, about 1.2, 1.4, negative 0.9. There's one outliers in 1997 where the 1 month later the performance is actually 4.3%, but the rest more or less you can tell is about 1% ish, around there only. Yeah. So what I think will happen to the overall market, right? Let me go back to SPY. If I were to drop down to the 1 hour, I think we will see something, SPY coming up. Okay, let me open up a full screen. Okay, so I think SPY will come up all the way, maybe breaking this previous high at about this is actually Saturday, yeah, so maybe last Friday high or something. Then from here, I think NFP might tank the market already. Then we might start going down all the way until 575, maybe near to about end of June. Then we start a new rally coming up to test the $600 again. Yeah, so if I have this view, right, I also think that Amazon will do something similar, which is something like, let me go up to the 4 hours. So Amazon, right now, we have one wave coming down already. The correction for this wave might be done. But if the overall market is not performing well, right, we might see another one more wave, which is, this is your first wave. Your second wave, we have one more wave coming down. So at least breaking below like this low over here. After that, then we start another new rally going up. So if you ask me what's a good entry price, I think more or less about, let me find one for you. I haven't really find a sniper entry yet. Yep. So if you want to, do something aggressive, trying to pick the bottom to buy, right, you can target about 193.5 to about 190. So if you see like one more wave coming down to 193 or 190, you can definitely start to buy again. But of course, buying over here, right, you are trying to pick the bottom. If possible, once it reach about, I think 193 or 194 and 193, right? You can zoom down to maybe 15 minutes or the 5 minutes. Try to look for, when it comes down already, definitely the 15 minutes, you will see something like an impulsive wave going up. Give you a little bit of pullback. From here, you start buying again. Yep, this is my thoughts for Amazon. Okay, user, both your stream and market open. Okay, thank you. I'm very glad to hear that. Okay, user, you are listening. Very good. Yep, so I hope I just did a update video for my group also. So it's like maybe a few hours ago, and this is my view or my plans for the whole of June. Okay, Cyberpunk, what's your TP for Google? Google, let me take a look. Okay, Google initially, my TP is 180, which the highest it went is about 176. But of course, right now, if you are listening all along from the start, Cyberpunk, so same thing. I do expect, Google to chop around for a little bit. After that, the next rally going up, right, I'm going to shift my take profit. Definitely not 180 anymore. Likely, let me check. Okay, my next target, I will try to target maybe about 18. This is about 187 to about 190. So definitely I will shift my target higher. Because this Google entry I entered way back then, which is something I do have a lot of positions back then, but all of them I close it out. Only left with Google. If I'm not wrong, just under my face, you can see what's my entry price. I think it should be maybe here or here. I can't really remember already. Yeah, so I wrote down just under my face. That's the only positions that I have left. Yeah, last Friday, when the market started tanking, I exited almost everything. Okay, user, thank you, boss. That was insightful. Didn't know about the June thing. Yep. So normally I will try to find, the correlation between different stuff, and then I will have a clearer idea. What should I do for the whole month? Yeah, so in my group, I will always give you this kind of updates so you can plan. Then after that, every single week, you will know exactly what to do as well. So this week, just be a bit more careful. So guys, especially for the overall market, if you look at SPY, I do believe SPY, can come up just to break above this high. Then maybe about NFP period, we might start to see it going down again. Don't tell your mom. You were not here, is it? If you are not here, you give me a while. Let me just scan through a few more instruments, and then I can repeat what I said earlier. Okay, just give me a little bit, because I only take a look at SPY, but other than that, I didn't really take a good look. So I have to scan through all of them. From there, we try to see what's the plan for this week. I'll do a quick one, okay? Okay, most of the instruments, they are still going up, but try to be a bit careful. But of course, overall June, right, try to be bullish instead of bearish. Unless you are day trading, go ahead, no problem, you can short the market. But because I'm actually looking for swing trades and position trades, because most of the members in my groups, they prefer that, and myself, I prefer swing trading. So I'm actually looking for all that. Okay, AMAT is looking pretty nice, something that you can consider for a swing trade. Let me write it down. Yeah, so right now we are, we done a 3-way correction already. Maybe we can go for another 4 and 5 wave before we get the upside. Something that you can keep in mind. The risk reward for AMAT should be quite huge. Let me take a look at the daily. Yep, definitely not bad, especially if you try to draw a trend line over here. We are consolidating under this major trend line, which is actually a good sign. We might see more upside. And then once we break above this is a higher time frame change of character, which after we break, maybe consolidate, we can start going up even higher. So it meant something to watch out. For me personally, I will just set the alarm. Maybe let's go down to the 1 hour. Yep, I will set the alarm somewhere here at about 157.25. Then once it's triggered already, I'll revisit again. How Palantir wasted. Last Friday I exited everything and right now it's actually going up. Okay, market is officially open. Seems like there's strength coming in. Okay, nothing. Okay, we have CrowdStrike earnings this week, huh? CrowdStrike, the earnings is, let's see. Oh, tomorrow after market close. So definitely no opportunity for me because I'm not going to speculate earnings. Same thing, I'll scan through everything. PayPal, if you're interested, look for this zone. It's about 68.15 to about 66.7. Yeah, so this zone you can definitely look for upside again. Yeah, this zone over here, this is negated already, so it's no longer valid. I can actually delete this away. No, nothing here, nothing here. UNH, nothing. Visa also nothing. So how about CRM? CRM, it has earnings last week or something, is it? My chart is there. It did have earnings last Wednesday. Yep, nothing over here for me, CRM. I'll just do a quick scan for everything first before I go back to SPY. Sorry, I'm actually going a bit fast, but don't mind me because I know exactly what I'm actually looking for. Okay, Affirm. Affirm is definitely beautiful. We are breaking out as of right now. I will write it down. Affirm's one of the instruments that I'm actually interested in. So we still have about 27 more minutes to go for the candle to close. And let's see later on we got any opportunity or not. Okay, I'm done. Most of the instruments I have scanned through already. Let's go back to SPY. Okay, so according to plan, SPY is actually having some strength. So let's see whether any mega tech stock that we can buy or not. EMD a little bit wasted for me. Okay, don't tell mom. I remember your chat. Okay, I will. Later on, I will explain more about what's my whole thoughts for the month of June. So let me Palantir breakout this week. You actually broke out last week already though. Yeah, but I've already exited everything last Friday. So when it starts to come down, I exited everything. Oh, talking about Palantir, I have my long-term investment in Palantir. Let me see. Okay. Yes, I want to book some profit for my long-term investment in Palantir because I entered at what was the price? 86.5. Yep, I want to exit some right now because it's actually breaking the high already. Let me manage this position. Then after that, I will continue to talk about Palantir. If you have any questions about Palantir, feel free to write in the chat. Later on, I will definitely answer you. Okay, I need to update my group as well. One more. Okay, reply. US Palantir. Until I close another 30%. Okay, we just put the current price 133.3. Okay, my stop loss I will shift to 123. 123. Until place stop loss. Okay, done. Okay, done. Bought 140 call for Palantir. 140 call per Palantir last Friday. I'm closing my Palantir option soon. 140 Don't tell ma. 140 you can make money ma. You are out of the money by quite a lot though. But of course your options will be extremely cheap. Oh, because you bought way earlier, is it? Last Friday. Oh, last Friday when it tanked. Okay, I think you bought it when it tanked. Okay, nice. Okay. Yep, I just booked some profit for my long-term investment in Palantir also. Yeah, so this I don't mind showing you guys. Yeah, so you can see Palantir. I bought at 86.5. It was on the 11th of April. Then after that, I closed some at 121.4. And then I shift my stop loss. I keep shifting my stop loss up. So the latest one is today. I closed at 133.3. And then I placed the stop loss as 123. Yep. Bought 3.5, close at 6.8. Nice. Oh, you not bad, huh, brother? Don't tell your mom. You dare to buy options that is out of the money by so much. If you bought last Friday, okay, benefit of doubt, I don't know why you buy, but then if you buy at, during when it tank all that, it's about 125. 125 out of money, call at 140. Steady. This is aggressive though. Yeah, normally I will try to buy, in the money or at the money. I hardly buy, out of the monies at such a far price away. So for my long-term investment in Palantir, I'm actually slowly scaling out. I do have some other long-term investment, but I'm not looking to do anything as of right now. I'm still holding for larger profit. So most of them I bought during the dip at after the 7 April dip. So around there. 45 days. Okay, 45 days. Yeah, 45 days you have plenty of time, definitely. Yeah, but normally I don't buy out of the money so much though, unless you I will, if I want to do that, I will want the market to seriously tank a lot, or pull back a lot. From there I might buy something out of the money, that kind, like really far out of the range. But when the market is, like something like this, going sideways, normally I won't buy so much out of the money. Yeah, do you look at the IV or the geeks figures and everything before you buy? Okay, seems like there's strength coming into the market, which is actually a good sign. But for me, myself, currently I don't have any setups. Maybe for AMD maybe. Yeah, but for me, I will still wait for a little bit more before I start buying. My expiry is 0307. Yep, you have one more month to go. Looks like dropping Palantir. Palantir, I'm not too sure how far it can go, but I can tell you Palantir is an extremely strong stock. Yep, which I like it very, very much. Now in my watch list, Palantir is like ranked number 2, Nvidia is number 1, Amazon is number 3. Yeah, I took some profit for Palantir already. I will let the rest go. I still remaining about 40% of the position, so I'm not too sure where's my next target, but I have already shifted my stop loss to 123. 123 is around here. So I think it's a pretty conservative stop loss. If you want to, secure even more profits, you can shift up to about 128 if you have positions in Palantir. The market open and is really, really strong. But I'm still a little bit doubtful. Okay, just now that comment about, okay, don't tell your mom. Okay, so you are the one, bro. Okay, don't tell your mom why I'm actually being careful in June. for the US stock market, the reason is this. I can show this to you. So this is like some research by some CMT, so Chartered Market Technician. Basically, if you just look at this chart, right, you can see in June 2025 May, so after a 5% gain in May, right, you can see our last May SPY went up roughly about 6.2%. so after that, what happens? If you just look at the 1 month performance over here, right, so 1 month later you can see SPY doesn't really move a lot for the whole month of June. You can see it moved about 1.2%, 1.4%. Okay, there's one outliers over here which is in 1997, 4.3%, 1990 negative 0.9, after 2003 1.1, so 2009 totally flat for the whole month. So what do I expect for June? So you can expect for the whole month of June, plus minus will be up about 1% or so. That's more or less about it already. That's why I'm actually being more careful, and in my group, right, I can show you this part. This is my analysis. I do believe that SPY can come up, break this high over here, after that to complete like a three-wave correction. From there, I think most likely NFP, right, we will start to see the market coming down all the way until maybe end of June. From here coming to about 575 area, from here we will start the new rally. Why 575? Let me just show you the seasonality chart. So if you just look at seasonality, right, this is June, so we are here. So you can see the maybe first week of June we did go up a bit, then after that the market starts to give you like a three-wave correction. After that, once it's done already, it's around end of June. So from end of June until end of July, we see a huge rally going up. But of course, seasonality is not always accurate, but more or less give you an idea what's going to happen in the market. But of course, if you want to take any trades, all that is all depends on your strategy or your setups. Yeah, that's why I'm actually being extremely careful this month, because I'm actually looking for it to come down, SPY or the overall market to come down to about 575. And why 575? You just open up the 100 and 200 EMA. So 100 is actually the green color line, 200 is the purple color line. You can see it more or less, it confluence with about the 575, 576 area. From here, we might get upside. And how did I actually, get this green color horizontal support? If you go up to the 4 hours chart and you just zoom out, you can already see this is one touch, which is actually a strong support. This resistance turns into a support. And you zoom out further, there's one more support here and one more very close, and a few other touches around this area. That's why I think likely the market will come into around that zone 575. From there, then we will see more upside. And somehow we have a good 2 months already. So if you go up to the daily chart again, up from the 7th of April, which market bottom here, 7th of April, we went up all the way until the 31st of May. So market went up roughly, the highest is about 23%. Yeah, 23.6%. So I believe market is definitely due for a pullback. Even right now, we do see, the market going up. I will still be a bit more careful. First, I will not chase. Don't tell your mom. Technical recession. I don't think the recession will be anytime soon. The earliest I think is about end of the year or maybe next year. I don't think it will be this year, especially if we go back to SPY again. I don't think this year, right, we will see the market, I do expect the market to pull back, pull back to around here, but I'm not expecting it to break the 7 April low. Yeah, no matter how most of the indicators, macroeconomics, they are still pretty strong, because right now the tariff, although is there's a lot of news about tariff for that, but nothing is actually being imposed except for the baseline tariff. Yeah, so I don't think the market will go into a recession as of right now. But of course, we need to keep a lookout on the labor markets and stuff like that to see whether is the labor market still strong. Let's go. Yes, negative 2%. Negative 2%, I'm not too sure. All I can tell you is that those are just, something for you to it's good knowledge to have, something to keep in mind what will happen to the market in June. But seasonality is always seasonality. Past performance doesn't represent current performance as well. So what you want to do, what you want to buy or short, is all up to your strategy. So you just wait for market to do what it needs to do. After that, we react accordingly. I'm shorting Palantir by selling call options 130 closing in June. Okay. You're shorting call option. You're selling call options. Okay. Actually, I don't really know how shorting of call options works though. I think you're trying to collect premium, right? Then after you buy at a better price. Am I right? Because for me, when I do options, it's purely buying of call and put only. It's a very, very simple thing. But of course, this month, my main strategy should be day trading. And day trading, I will do those 0 DTE strategy. I'll be using that. So a lot of day trading using options. That's right. Nice. Yep, you can definitely do that. Yep. Don't tell me as long as you know what you're doing. I think you know what you're doing based on how you have been talking to me through live stream all that. I believe you know your stuff. I think this part you know even more than me. Now you see even market spike up all that. We still have to be, a bit more conservative. Just wait for a while because trading is very, very different from, maybe your full-time job or something like that. So let's say if you are doing your business, you have to do something every single day to make money. But then for trading, it's something that, you just take quality setups. You don't have to trade every single day. Like last month, I don't trade every single day, and some of you have been coming to live stream for almost the whole month or something. You don't see me trade every single day. But last month, my account still up about 15% plus. I did give back a bit of profit, about 3%. Initially, it was 18 point something percent. There was once I even saw it to grow to about almost 21, but then I give back some because of the Friday sell-off, and I didn't book my profit because I thought it can actually go higher and higher. Yeah, so I give back some profit. By the end of May, I was up about 15% plus, which is still really, really good. I still like the performance. Still trying out. Ken, yeah. So for me, I don't have a solid strategy to do all this, man. I don't have. Last Friday, low key a bit scary. Last Friday there was some news again, but I can't remember what was it though. Because I also my live stream got banned because I didn't do the verification again. Yeah, TikTok. I hate TikTok live stream. You have to keep monitoring to see whether there's like this robot. Sometimes you go to some websites or something, then they will ask you to verify whether you are a robot or something like that. TikTok does that as well. So it will just randomly pop out, and then I think they give you maybe a minute or two for you to verify. If you don't verify, they just end your live stream. Yep, that's the thing. Then after that, I got no choice. So after it ended, I remember there was some news or something like that. Yes, I do. I actually mirrored my live streaming from OBS into TikTok because OBS, I think the software is more stable or something like that. I'm not too sure though because I asked around and a lot of live streamer actually says that TikTok has this issue. Yeah, I'm not the only one facing that. Yeah, maybe I'm not too sure why they want to do like all these verifications. Yeah, we see market is actually coming down already. So Amazon, exactly the same thing that I told you. We might just be doing this three-way correction. It might start going down again. So just be a bit careful, guys. Yeah, so I had right now, because I have a second monitor and I place, the TikTok live studio, the streaming software on another monitor, which I more focus on the main monitor itself. So I need to keep turning back to look at the verification, make sure it doesn't, appear, and I have to verify. Okay, let me see any. Hey bro, 10 p.m. news, you think gold will rise or drop? Okay, Ivan, gold, I have not taken. Okay, gold, it looks like it's going already. So from last week, I have been mentioning about this because we have like this sloping downtrend line. This is like your major resistance or something, and gold is actually consolidating here. So last week I think we had a breakout. So if you did take the trade or something, congratulations, my friend. I do see more upside. But of course, this upside, I'm not too sure whether it will break this all-time high or not. Because definitely sometimes, correction or pullbacks can develop into complex corrective structures. So what you can do is that this whole thing coming down might be just your A wave, and then here you might have a three-way correction to complete your C wave, and then you have 3 more wave or 5 more wave coming down to complete your C wave before you start going up again. Yeah, something like that might also be possible. But of course, if you take the trade last week, bro, I don't think you can. You need to close out everything. Just shift stop loss, tighten up your stop loss or something. So a reasonable one. I'm not too sure where's your entry. If you're scared, just shift your stop loss to about 3344, somewhere around here. I think you should be pretty safe. If you are conservative, you can shift, I think, somewhere around here, about 3318, 3319. So you still have a bit of room for it to breathe. Let's say if it pullbacks or something, then it's good for you. Take some partial profits and then move your stop loss. Nothing to worry about. 10 p.m. got gold news. What news is that? Today ISM is there something related to gold? I'm not too sure though. Oh, you took the position this afternoon. This afternoon, yeah, more or less I think you can, if your RR is good, more than 1:2 or 1:3 already, take some, partial profit, just shift your stop loss. Don't have to get out of everything. Because I can tell you for sure is that in this market, nobody can tell you when it will stop. 1:3, take some partial, brother. Just take some partial profit, then just shift your stop loss. Yeah, for sure. Nobody can tell you whether how high gold can go. So normally my style is that I keep shifting my stop loss up and up and up and up. So one fine day, gold can do this. It can keep going up a bit, pull back, go up a bit, pull back, go up a bit, pull back. After that, one day it will just suddenly plunge. So if you keep shifting your stop loss from here to here to here to all the pullbacks, once this huge plunge coming down, you will definitely get out already. You secure all your profits, and this whole move itself, more or less you already secure about 80-90% of the move. You don't even have to guess. It's simple as that, right? Yeah, 1.8k good lah, brother. If you can up so much for gold, I think it's good enough, really. Yeah, for me, usually I have the practice. I always practice shifting of stop loss so that I don't panic or anything. Bro, you still got room to let it go, right? 10 p.m. What kind of news? Because over here, based on what I can see, is ISM though. ISM, is it related to gold? I have no idea. Because I don't trade gold myself, but the technical aspect part, I can take a look for you. Forex Factory and investing.com, isn't the calendar the same thing? It's the same thing, right? Or maybe because I filtered to US only. Mine is only showing US news. So maybe there's some other countries that are related to gold. Is it gold? Swiss, or is it Swiss? Is there any like Swiss news or something like that? Okay guys, so according to plan, remember those who are early, I told you June. Just be extremely careful guys. Oh, ISM, ISM is related to gold. Okay, I also learned something new. I didn't know about that. Let me just go in and take a look. Okay, this website, the investing.com, especially when you click onto the news, I'm not too sure. Sometimes it just, load very, very slowly. So we can continue to look at some other stuff first. Yep, guys, those that are early just now, I told you, remember, try to be careful. I do expect, initially I expect SPY to break above here. So maybe just coming up a bit, break above here. After that, from the start of June or mid of June, we'll start to see, hey, what is this? Okay, we'll start to see the market, slowly coming down to about 575 area until end of June, or like the week 4 of June. From there, we start to see the market going up, then testing the $600 again, a psychological level. Why? So just to show you this, if you just take a look at the seasonality chart, you can see this is June. So I try to move my cursor a bit slower. So this is June. And from here, you can see that start of June, the market did went up a little bit. After that, from maybe about week 2 to about week 4, the market give you a 3-wave correction down. From here, end of June, the market start a huge rally going up. Yeah. So seasonality or past performance, it doesn't really, represent the current market situation as of right now. But of course, something good to know or just keep in mind. Yeah, no matter how, if you want to take any shorting positions or long, you have to take according to the strategy and not because seasonality says that, from the maybe after this week, the market will drop until end of June, then you go and keep shorting the market. But of course, you need to have the valid setups before you start trading. Up 2K lah. Okay, good lah, bro. 2K is a lot though. 500 to ultimate TP. Can. Worth to... usually for me, if I'm in good profit, maybe, close 50%, let the other 50%, try to strike for higher TP. 1.99. Okay, can. ISM affect gold. This is my first time hearing that though. Let me see what is this about. Yeah, because this news I don't normally put so much emphasis into it, because for stocks trading, normally you don't have much of an impact. Yeah, I'll go and research more about this, then after that, maybe the next time you ask me again, I will have a clearer idea. What is this about? How it affects gold? Okay, gold, I thought like CPI, NFP, this type of news, interest rate, usually will affect gold more. But ISM, from my limited knowledge, is that I don't think it will affect though, but you can keep a lookout. 1 more minute to your news, and later on you can see whether it has any impact or not. Yeah, I know ISM for sure doesn't impact the stock market a lot. Hey, no worries, brother. Okay, SPY, according to plan, anything to short? Wow, what should I short today? Of course, my shorting is all day trading. It won't be, oh shit, Tesla went already. Tesla is actually pretty nice. It filled the gap here. After that, it just came down. And so if you're a swing trader, you should be waiting. Don't have to trade every single day. Work from home, 2K one day, nice. Wow, bro, you full-time trader, huh? Are you a full-time trader? For me, I consider work from home lah, I think. But sometimes I do go out, meet different clients and stuff. Amazon is also coming down. Something I'm actually... Okay, let me just take a look. Right now what time? 10 o'clock already. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Okay, overall everything is great, but then the tech are strong today. Amazon, should I short or not? Okay guys, I might try to short Amazon. Let me see. Oh, why my account is stuck? Hello, don't joke with me please. Okay, let me take a look at the options. Well, the day trade, even for day trade, is quite a huge stop loss. Okay, let me go down to the 5 minutes. Okay, it's really quite a huge stop loss though for day trade. Coming down, huh? Short Palantir, ha ha ha, nice. Oh, coming down, yes. That's why I told you, be careful guys this month, especially June. Just be extremely careful, my friends. Yep, so if you are new here, you haven't heard about what I talk about the month of June, because every start of the month I like to, give you a full update on what's your plan for the whole of June, for the whole of that month, so you can plan accordingly and you will know like what to do and stuff like that. So you have not heard my analysis, you can ask. Then after a while, I will explain everything again. Okay, I think the gold news should be out. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, Ivan, no impact lah, brother. Yeah, I don't think ISM is the one that impact gold though. Let me just search for you. What? Yeah. Wait. Let me just use this. I have perplexity. Perplexity. I typed wrong, huh? Okay, Ivan, let me just search for you. Perplexity AI. Let's see. Okay, PCE maybe I think a little bit, but I know CPI. CPI is definitely something that affects gold. And what else? Wars, conflicts are there definitely. Then the dollar strength, so something that you can monitor. Usually the relationship is actually inverse. So if dollar is strong, gold will drop. If gold is strong, dollar will drop. Something like that. Then after that, you can look at all these like central bank, large scale of buying and selling. But usually this type of news, once it's out already, usually it will be too late. Yeah, so you can take a look at, interest rate, war news, NFP. I know NFP, a lot of, gold trader, they like to camp and then try to short or long gold during the news. Yeah, something like that. What did I open? What is this? Okay, close. Okay, we go back to stocks again. Let me take a look at the VIX. Okay, VIX is nice, it's coming down. Apple definitely coming down. Yeah, right now for SPY, right, it looks like it's going to break out of the trend line or something like that. But of course, we won't know for sure whether it's a real breakout or freak breakout. Okay, so we definitely need a few more days of data to confirm these buyers. Yeah, for me, I'm actually quite interested to short short Amazon, not Palantir, Amazon. But of course, right now it's a bit far gone. So if you short here, you place your stop loss here. This is like you are risking $3. So $3, I can use it. This stop loss, I can use it as a swing trade already. So even if you try to day trade, maybe you can wait for a little bit of pullback and then you start shorting down. Hello, Random. Nice to see you again. Yeah, Random. So if this month, try to be a little bit more careful because I don't think June will be a good month. Especially we have 2 good months of market rally already since the 7th of April. So this month, I think we are due for a larger pullback. Yeah, for me personally, I do think that this week maybe still a little bit positive. The market can come up, breaking just above this high for SPY at about 591. From here, you might start to see the market slowly coming down to about 575, 576 area by about I think end of June or something like that. Then we will start to see the market going up. Then we'll retest the $600 and likely breaking above the $600. Yeah, this is my thought for this month. Because Friday we have NFP, so NFP might make the market go crazy again. So far, any... okay, can. Random, once you're out of the leave or something, you can actually let me know. I can re-explain everything, no issues. Okay, AMD looking really nice. Okay, can. Okay, for the month of June, right, usually okay, firstly is that what happens is this, because the market actually bottom on 7th of April. After that, we have a very good rally all the way until May, around like 29th of May. Market highest it went was about, we have a gain of roughly about 24.18%. So in just matters of almost 1 month, 3 weeks, so 24% move like this. I definitely feel that we need some sort of pullback. The market can't, like keep going up in a straight line forever. And if I show you this, so if you take a look at this is not something that I create or what. But of course, this is like a CMT. They are like the charter market technician. So they are specialized in technical analysis. So from here, right, you just need to see the returns in May. If they are more than 5% for May, right, these are the years that have returns that are more than 5%. Then after that, 2025, our May, we make about 6.2% for SPY. So you just need to look over here 1 month later, how's the performance. All of them are about 1.1, 1.4, 1.2%. Even one at 1990 is negative 0.9%. But there's only one outliers, which is in 1997. So the gain was 4.3%. Then after that, based on this, if you look at the market for the past 2 months, after such a huge rally, I don't think we will have such a big move again. I do expect the market to be more sideways moving, but of course until end of the month, then we will start to see going up. Yup, I'm out. Okay. Oh, he sent this also. I see. Okay, can. Then another thing, usually I will look at a few other factors. This is another one. So even for this seasonality, right? But of course, this doesn't represent current performance, but it's something, like good to know knowledge. As long as you keep this in your heart, you will be more well prepared rather than, taking But of course, like taking any trades, any setups, all that, no matter the market is up or down, it's all according to your trading strategy. It's not about like all these past performance things. And so from here you can see June, start of June, it goes up a bit. After that, the mid of like maybe from second week of June until the last week of June, we have a 3-wave correction over here. So I do believe that this month we might see this. There's a higher possibility, about 70-75% around there, we will see this. But most of the time during this, like this seasonality thing, I don't really put a lot of emphasis into it unless it coincides with like my strategy or my analysis. Then I will talk about it a little bit more. Yeah, something for you to keep in mind. Oh, he also sent this. Okay, I understand. Oh, okay. I think a lot of traders in the stock market, we do look at all these datas. But of course, it's not 100% accurate. There's no 100% accuracy. Just good to know knowledge. How is BBAI? What is BBAI? Oh, Big Bear AI. Oh, Pupus, I remember you asked about this before. Let me just bro, this stock you be extremely careful, because I myself, I always saw this pattern repeating over and over again. So the stock IPO'd over here, right? Then after that, you have a huge rally going up. Then after that, what happened? It tanked, give you a huge rally, then consolidate for a very long time. After that, spike again, consolidate for a long time, spike again. So right now, what do you expect? Consolidate again. After that, the consolidation is going to be a long time before you get a spike again. Yeah, usually I see stocks like that. Let's say from here, after the spike is 4th of March 2024, 4th of March. After that, the next big move coming up, maybe about here, November to about February. So you need to let it consolidate plus minus, I think, about 10 months to 1 year before you get this huge spike going up. Yeah, so try to be a bit more careful unless you're doing day trading or something. But the day trading, this chart can be a little bit difficult to identify. You do have like a trend line support at this area. For me, if I want to buy, I will use an extremely small stop loss, and once this go up, breaks above this high, I'll get out. Something like that. Then of course the take profit, I also won't look at ridiculously high price, because from here you can see this high to this high is about 7.5%, and then you can just measure this to this is about 8%. So from here, breaking above this high, you just put a very conservative target. Let's say it can move roughly about 5% up. So your target maybe about $5. $5, you get out of everything. And $5 is a nice number. It's also a psychological number. So something like that, bro. Yeah, I don't trade stocks like that, so I can't really give you much of a recommendation. All I can advise is that do day trading or short-term swing trading, then more or less that's it. Yeah, unless you have a strategy to do it, then go ahead. Don't have to listen to me. What I tell you is, something that just good to know. Okay, can you do an analysis on Tesla? Okay, Tesla is something that I love it, but of course I do expect the market to pull back, right? But where to? So this is the part where you can actually start to use the fib retracement. So if we go up to the daily time frame, more or less, I think likely. Let me go down to the 4 hours. I find okay, this zone, this black zone that you see is no longer valid already, because this zone, this black color zone, is for the datas over here, not for the datas over this area. Okay, so this I can delete. We don't need it anymore. Likely a safe place to pull back to, I think maybe about the 0.382 area, about 309, which is just nice. We have like a gap over here. So market, they like to pull back to areas that have gaps. Then from here we will start another new rally going up. Now, why am I saying all this is because I always look at the overall market. So when the overall market looks weak, right, or more sideways, the rest of the instruments I will have plus minus around the same bias. But of course, the market won't, it won't go down in a straight line. It will, this is, where's my that fib? Okay, let me maybe just make the fib a little bit tighter so it will be easier for us to see. I do not expect, the market to come like also same thing, not in a straight line all the way to 0.38, but of course something like, pull back a bit, then go down, pull back a bit, go down, pull back a bit, go down, something like that. Then from here, you can draw a very, very nice trend line, wait for the breakout, then buy again. You don't have to pick the bottom. Just wait for, this move to come. Usually, when before it starts to rally, it will give you a very nice move in this area. Yeah, I have a way to, don't have to pick the bottom, although maybe your entry is slightly a little bit later, but it's a lot safer. Is it the next few bar it gap up so the zone is no longer valid? No. If you mean by the zone that I previously draw, right? Okay, that one is actually called FVG, fair value gap. So if you just draw something like that, you will have this zone already. Yep, then from here, these zones are like those sniper entries where market after a rally, they likes to go back to those fair value gaps before they start going up again, something like that. So it's a combination of strategy. I use smart money, I use alert wave. After that, I will look at market structures and everything. Yeah, so random. If you want to know the full thing, how I actually look at thing, right? Join me when it's ready. I will teach you everything from very, very simple. So each individual steps, like how I draw trend line, how I put my fibs, how I use like those indicators such as, EMAs or RSI and everything, I will break down into very, very simple steps for you. Then from there, I will have 3 different parts for you to, like use a more beginner friendly strategy to a more advanced to what I'm actually doing right now. So sometimes, you see I scan charts very, very fast. It's because I have been practicing for years already. I know exactly what to look out for. Yeah, no question asked. Let me know. Can definitely. Yeah. So right now, if you want me to explain, I can. But I scared it's like too confusing or something. So I rather give you, an area of interest where you can actually look at, which is roughly about this 382. I'm not too sure whether it will come here or not, because from here, you see the market has to go down roughly about, for Tesla, it has to drop roughly about 8.3% or so, which can be quite unlikely also, because if you just measure from the top, let me measure for you from the top all the way down to about 0.382, it's about a pullback of about 16% already. Yep. Yes, correct. Then I will add you into the group, all that, you will definitely learn a lot. So right now, I myself, I'm actually just waiting. I'm not pulling any triggers as of right now, but SPY on the lower time frame is actually pretty nice. If you look at this part, it looks like if you want to find something to long today, might be possible just for a day trade. You have an impulse going up, you have already done the three wave correction, and from here we can definitely go up. By going up to where, that's the thing. Likely, I think around this red color line, about 593 area. From here, just get out first. There's too much uncertainty, I think, for this week alone. Yeah, right now, let's see whether we can find any day trades long or not. Okay, Apple definitely don't have. Amazon, possible though. So day trading is more different than swing trading. So you are more on the ball. You react according to what the market does and stuff like that. I noticed your music background actually not bad. Oh, is I paid for all these services. Okay, I tell you, I'm a guy. If I can pay for something, I will just pay. I seriously don't care. Okay, so I got this music. I can show you. It's actually from this own 3D. So this music comes from, I think, Stream Beats or something. But because I'm doing live streaming, so I bought the the live streaming, the border, the scene. I don't really know what it calls, but then it's just a very simple thing. Whatever they have built already, I just implement into my own live stream. Cannot. Random, when you do live streaming, you have to pay for music. You cannot stream anything you like. Yeah, it must be non-copyrighted songs. So if you use copyrighted songs, your live stream will get banned. So you have to pay for music, but it's not expensive. I think it's like $20 a month, so I just pay for it. Yeah, so $20 give me like, the live streaming service, give me music and everything. I just take it. Okay, let me just take a look at SPY again. I might do a day trade, guys. Okay, maybe I will do a day trade for Tesla. I will buy right now with a stop at about 336.5. Guys, this is high risk. You are actually trading against the trend. So it's up to you whether you want to take or not. 336.6. This is just day trading. Okay, let me just set the buy limit. I'll take a very, very small risk and see whether it will go. I'm only risking 0.3% of my account. And I put the buy limit at 338.75. Oops, it looks like it's going already. I might not get trigger. Maybe I have to adjust a little bit, but it seems like it's going off a bit, Yeah. Let's see whether it will come back to my entry and fill me or not. Yeah, day trading is like that. Sometimes it just moves so fast that, you got no opportunity to get it. And you got no choice. Okay, just waiting for it to be triggered. Oh, put a buy order on. Hello, Tan Tan, nice to see you again. Put a buy order on TSS. I see later price will come back riskless. Market don't look strong. Yes, Tan Tan. Tan Tan, were you here all along or you just came? If you just came, I can give you my analysis for June. So at least everyone here is more, well prepared or something like that. TSSI. Let me see, what is this? Okay, you are looking too long, so you have buy stop. Okay, yes. I think at least for today, you do a day trade buy should be quite okay. Yep, shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, Brandon, I can't use Spotify music. I will get banned. Seriously. Yeah, when I attended the course that teach me how to do live stream, how to do videos and everything, they also told me not to use copyrighted songs. Although it looks tempting or something like that, but yeah, it's for the long run. Okay, nice. Tan Tan, as long as you hear that, that's good. So as long as you can be more prepared in the market. As for me, I have positions that I like AMD, Nvidia, all that, but I'm not in a rush to buy or anything. Because last month the profit is extremely good already. So right now I'm just waiting for to see a valid setups before I start buying. Oh, my analysis for Tesla. Oh, my day trade lah. Okay. Okay, same thing. I always look at the overall market direction. So what happens to SPY? Okay, SPY, this is actually the 15 minutes chart. And remember, I told you this week, I'm actually looking for SPY, to break the high over here. So what it does is that after it came over to this low, I see this impulse going up and I see a three-wave correction. So after this three-wave correction, there's another impulse coming up again. Okay, so from here, I'm actually buying this. I'm actually buying this leg going up. So what I like about Tesla is because for the past, I think, few days or something, if you go back to the 1 hour, Tesla has quite a big drop compared to some other stocks. So I think, the bounce or a relief rally over here will give you a better opportunity. Okay, because if you just measure from the top to the bottom today, it dropped about 8.9% already. Whereas some other stocks, some other mega techs that you look at, right, you don't see that. Yeah, my Tesla is triggered already. I'm actually in slight profit, but nothing amazing. So I will monitor maybe 1 more hour. So right now I have a plan. Every day I will live stream max for 2 hours. Why 2 hours is because I'm building the course and I need quite a lot of time to do it. Yeah, because I need to make sure that everything is step by step. It's easy to understand slowly from a very beginner friendly to more and more advanced. So after 11:30, I will continue to build the course again. Yeah, it's about 50% there already. So I have to restrict myself doing live streaming a little. Does that mean Tesla typically follow? Yes, definitely. Normally it follows QQQ more, but S&P is okay. Why I like to look at S&P is because it's the top 500 companies that are listed in the US. They are all inside S&P. Yeah, so from there, if S&P has strength, I would think that the overall market will have strength as well. But of course, which trade to take all that, I will try to find something that have moved more than something that didn't actually move. So if I can give you an example like Apple, Apple it has been in this okay, let me zoom out. Okay, 4 hours. So from here, it's roughly about 14, or maybe if you want to start from here, about 25th of, that's on the 2nd of May. So for like this 1 month or so, Apple has been in this range and it doesn't look like there's any strength at all. So if you ask me to day trade Apple, I will most likely, this is something that I will not choose. I will choose something that has volatility. I want it to, fire off the kind. Don't stuck there. Yeah, I don't have the patience, to wait and look at it. It's just like hovering here, like that, for like maybe the next 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. I'm not going to look for that. I want something like right now, once I enter, it keeps going up, come back a little bit, go up, come back a little bit, go up, come back a little bit. Something of this sort when I day trade. Even when I swing trade, I'm also looking at this. If it doesn't go for a little bit, I'll cut everything. I'm willing to cut, at break even or with slight profit or even a slight loss. And so I enter a day trade for Tesla, then we let it go, see what it does. So we entered about maybe a few minutes ago. Just wait for 30 minutes to an hour to see whether it will go or not. If it doesn't, then maybe I'll just cut it. Yes, correct. Okay, day trade normally, if there's any bad news, you will see it quite quickly. Yeah, you will see like super huge candle coming down. Yeah, normally like that, you try to avoid the day trade unless you want to, follow the trend coming down, but you have to book your profit really, really fast. Because sometimes you can also U-turn very fast as well. Then there will be times where if the news is so bad, everybody is shorting, you will see this thing called, I can't remember the exact term, I think it's called trading hot or something, is it? Or volatility hot. What's that called? Volatility. Is it this? Something like that. Stock market hot. So for maybe a while, you will not be able to buy or sell or do anything to your trade for a little bit. I did experience this a few times. I think the last was SMCI. I tried to short it. After that, it paused. I think it paused consecutively for two times. So each time it lasts about, I think, 5 minutes or something like that. Yeah, 5 minutes, correct. So when there's very bad news, after they stop the hot, right, usually the market will be quite stagnant over there. They try to get out as soon as possible. If not, you will be super jammed. You will jam inside for a long time. The SMCI, I don't remember where already. There was a few, they came down super aggressive. Let me see. Maybe here. I was shorting it. It was really, really fun. I think it was somewhere in this area. Then I short. I didn't realize that there was a trading hot. Then I tried to sell all my positions and I was thinking, hey, why won't trigger? What happened? After then, I realized, the stock market got hot for a while, for 5 minutes. So once it reopened, what you can see over here is that just take a look. Once it reopens, the market will spike up. So you have to be on the ball when you see very, very bad news for the stocks and if you are trying to short them. Tesla, let's see. Am I making money now? Nice. No, my Tesla is not making money. I might be is in slight loss as of right now for my Tesla. Yeah, definitely a high risk trade. And once you are in the market for a while, you'll see a lot of funny things, all the nonsense like Trump's tariff, all that. There are typically no low number of stocks. Random, what do you mean by that? Oh, Meta looks good though. My Google, same old thing. Nvidia, same old thing. But I'm actually more interested in AMD than Nvidia as of this current moment. Random, can I ask you, is the music very loud? If it's too loud, let me know, okay? Okay, today I did write down a few just there. Oh, Baba, I forget about my China stocks. Let's take a look at Baba. Oh, no opportunity. Yep, gone already. Yep, so Baba can skip. If Baba skip, most likely I think JD I will skip as well. No, JD is nice. Okay, we might have Okay, let me see HSI. It's coming back like this. It's pulling back a little. JD. Okay, JD looks good though. It looks like I can do a swing trade in JD. Okay, JD is something that I like. How about the rest? Let me just scan through all the China stocks. No. User, I actually did a day trade for Tesla. Just only. I just entered not long ago. Later on I can show it to you. Just give me a moment. I want to buy JD, I think. Baba, so far how's Baba? Let me see. Oh, I can't tell like this. Which one is? Oh no, this is lower. Okay. Okay, Baba is more higher risk. Should I take it? Okay, I think I will take JD first. JD. Where should I place my stop loss? Okay, JD, I will widen my stop a little bit, 31.8. Okay, let me send to my group. I want to take JD. Of course, guys, this is a more of a high risk trade because I'm not too sure whether the overall market will perform well or not. But I'm actually willing to take this risk for JD. Stop loss, my take profit, okay, because this is okay. My take profit, I'll target something high, about $40. No, wait. Let me see. Okay, just put at 41 as of right now. Careful, guys. Okay, let me see whether my account got triggered for JD or not. Yeah, because sometimes this bot is very funny. It didn't actually trigger in my own account. Okay, JD is nice. Okay, guys, give me a few minutes because I'm actually managing a group and my own trading account. So we'll be a little bit more busy for a little bit. Just bear with me. Okay, there's one more I like. Baba, I think I want to take this also. Okay, nice. Okay, I will take Baba. Where's my stop loss? That's the thing. Okay, Baba, I might do a position trade instead. So the stop loss will be a bit larger, so I don't have to keep monitoring it. The high is actually here, 135. Okay, I'll do a position trade for this. 1.6. Okay. No. Eh? 6. Take profit. Where should I target? About 145. Oops, what did I press? Okay, this is good. Okay, guys, give me a moment, huh? Okay, the TikTok verification is here. I need to verify also. How much is this? Okay, this is okay, not too bad. Okay, I'm done for JD and Baba. Okay, back to comments. Where is everything already? Okay, are you still swinging Tesla? Okay, I'm actually still in Tesla day trade, but then seems like it's not doing very well. I entered somewhere. I think when it came back, I got triggered. So around here on the 3-minute chart, and I placed a stop loss where. Okay, let me go to the 5 minutes again. Let me see, where did I place my stop loss? Did my Tesla get stopped out already? Okay, my stop loss is 3. This is not my stop loss, right? Let me see. Oh, my stop loss is 336. So I entered about, I think, what's my price? Let me see. I entered at 336.85. So about $2 plus, which is a little bit big for, I think, Tesla. A little bit large, but of course I'm only risking 0.3% for a day trade. Wow, actually quite a few stocks starting to move, but Tesla is still not moving. Yes, correct, brother. I do see that AMD is also moving. So I'll wait for a little bit before I start to buy AMD. Same goes for Nvidia. If you're late a little, it doesn't really matter. But most importantly is that the setup must be a quality setup. Yeah, Meta also move a lot. Meta is quite a waste for me, huh? I booked such a little profit and then right now it looks like it's going. My Google is garbage. It's not moving anywhere. Okay. User, what price are you planning to? Oh, I got in already. User, I got into JD already. I bought it. So I think still around the entry level. And I placed a stop loss, if I'm not wrong, at about 31.9 or something. I think I place it here. Then my take profit, my target is always very high, so I think I put at 41. Okay, let me just check. I check already, I give you a better answer. Yeah, I just entered, so my stop loss is 31.8, target is 41. What's the idea behind it? I have, because of HSI, it looks like it's really, trending up, and I have been monitoring HSI for quite a while already. So from here you can see that I have one zone, another one, but ultimately I would love to see HSI coming to the lower one, but of course I'm not too sure whether it will come there or not. But so far it did actually fulfill my criteria, which is this part. Yep, so this part it gave me a nice impulse going up, and right now it is actually consolidating, which is something that I like. So I want to buy for more upside, which also just nice coincide with JD. JD, let me show you this. JD, I have been waiting on the daily time frame for it to complete this 3-wave corrective structure. So the 3-wave corrective structure is done already, and from here I think JD can start to rally again, and this rally I'm looking for something like this. Even if it doesn't rally from here, I'm still looking for this size. So my RR will be extremely high. Now this is how I use, very small risk to convert into, high RR. If the HSI it can move, including the US market can move, I think JD, if you see something like this, I think easily this can give you at least about 1:20 or something like that. Sometimes I do hold trades for this long, but this is not very long. If you look at the date, it's only about 1 month if I'm not wrong, because at that point of time, last year's September to October I was trading all the China stocks, so I hope for 1 month, and 1 month they give such a huge rally. Let's say I buy somewhere at a higher price, and all the way to maybe somewhere here I get out, the stock move about 65%. So I use alert wave analysis because I'm actually always looking at those like 3-wave structure. So although this is your 3-wave, this coming up is also your 3-wave. That's why sometimes you will see me putting like crazy targets. Although for JD I put at 41. 41 is just for me to take some partial profits, but my ultimate target is all the way up here. About maybe $53 area, highest maybe about 55 or so. So this is my full target. I always find trades that has this type of potential for maybe a position trade or a swing trade. If I don't see that, I would not buy. Thanks for the follow. Let me see my Tesla. Oh, I'm going to get stopped out already. Did I get stopped out? Yes, I got stopped out, I think. Let me see. Did I get triggered? Yep, definitely triggered. So I lost 0.3% on Tesla. My day trade is not doing well. Okay, that's it. No problem. We move on. This is what happens. Sometimes, you don't win. You have to take loss. So those of you that are here, I'll be doing everything live. If I take a loss, I will let you know. If I have running positions, all that I will also tell you. And only left Google. Yes, right now I got Google, Baba and JD. I just bought JD and Baba only. So I have 3 positions as of right now. But there are of course a few more stocks that I like. Let me see. AMAT. Oh, I forget about this again. Affirm. Is Affirm gone already? No, it's not gone, brother. It's still here. Okay, this is something I like. It fulfills all my criteria. Let's wait for a little bit more because the overall market is not very strong. So I'll just set an alert. Something to keep a lookout for this Affirm. Did Palantir went up or something? Yes, last Friday it came down. So right now it went up again. But I think Palantir have been spiking up and down, and we made a new all-time high again, if I'm not wrong. Yes, we made a new all-time high again today. Yep, so you can see there's like a wick over here. The previous high is here. I have gotten out all of my Palantir. I booked all my profits for Palantir. Even today, I booked some partial profits for my long-term investment. I can show you here. Yeah, just now when there was like, what is this? Wrong. Let me open up again. Where's my this? Yep, so I can show you here. Palantir, I have a long-term investment. Back then I bought at 86.5. So today I also at 133.3. I took off another 30%, so I left with only 40% of positions running. Then I moved my stop loss to 123. And these are some of the rest of the long-term investment that I have. So along the way, I will always take profit. Yeah, but if you ask me about my trading position for Palantir, I have long gotten out last Friday. So last Friday when there was like this huge move dropping down somewhere around here, I got out already. Yeah, I think about 127, 128 area. 127, yeah, correct. This exactly here. I gotten out of everything. But of course, this trade is also long ago. I think I entered. I entered here. I remember very clearly because this was the sniper entry. So I entered here. I hold all the way up until here. Then I get out of everything. Yeah, I also want to go into Palantir. Okay, ALVV, are you here when I talk about I ask you to be more careful in the month of June? Are you here? If you are here in the live stream, I believe you heard that, right? So for all the stocks, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, so this is the plan for the month of June, and try to be a bit more careful. That's why you see that I'm actually doing day trading instead of swing trading. Even for Tesla, I didn't buy for a swing trade. I bought for a day trade, but I got taken out. Yeah, this trade stopped me out already. It was very fast. So maybe somewhere around here I entered at about 10:25. By the time I think 10:40, 10:45, about 20 minutes or so, I got stopped out. Yeah, but you can see SPY is still going up, huh? So SPY, just wait for it to break this high. Once it breaks this high, if really the overall market can go, I want to see SPY breaking above this high, starts to pull back. If SPY doesn't pull back like this, I will think that, you know, from here it will start to go down again. Then we will have like a 3-wave corrective structures. Okay, what else can we look at? Anything else on my watch list? AMAT. Let's take a look at AMAT. AMAT, something for you to put on your watch list, but of course right now it is not ready. Oh, I forgot to set the alert. Let me set the alert for AMAT. So as a swing trader, your job is pretty easy. You're just setting alerts here and there, and you're waiting for it to be triggered. So I set the alert on the trend line. I will set another alert at about 157.85 around there. So if market can, you know, AMAT can maybe come up and break these highs over here. From here, I will come back and take a look again and reassess how do I want to enter it. Oh, Ken, no problem. I missed the SPY part. You say something on SPY going back down. Okay, so on the 1 hour chart, right, I do think that right now SPY is actually doing a 3-wave corrective structure. So this might be your A wave, this is your B, and this is your C to complete the correction before we get, you know, more downside coming down to about the 575 area before we start to get another rally going up. So this 3-wave, right? You also so the whole thing, it will make up of 1 degree higher 3 waves. So this is your 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 wave before you get the impulse. Yep, and right now for SPY, I'm looking for it to break this high. This high is at about 591.1, around there. I think by this week, it should be able to break. Then after that, I think we'll have more downside. But of course, I might be wrong because these are all analysis. Analysis doesn't mean that you are trading, you are just analyzing the charts. So what can happen is that if SPY really wants to go up even higher, and it actually maybe negates my previous analysis where I said it will come down to about 575, right? What I want to see is it comes up, break above this high, starts to pull back. Then I will start to, have confidence that we will hit higher, going up to break this $600 range. But as of right now, I'm a bit, neutral to bearish. But overall, for the month of June, I'm more towards the bullish side. Just be a bit more careful because I need to find like swing trades, which I actually love. But right now, there's no swing trading opportunity presents for most of the, large cap stocks. How about Bitcoin? Bitcoin same old thing. Okay, bro, have a look at RBLX. RBLX. There's one guy that loves to look at UNH. You like to look at RBLX. Bro, this stock's super strong, I have no idea what happened to it. Initially, I thought it was like a meme stock or something, but recently, it's extremely powerful, brother. This looks like, another Palantir, brother. Maybe when this RBLX starts to pull back, I might start to join you to look into this. I know Cathy Woods, she likes to buy this stock. Do you follow her or something? Do you know anything about this stock, like the fundamental of the company or what this company does? How come it's so extremely strong? The market is pulling back, but this is like one of the outliers that doesn't pull back. Do you know anything about it? Yeah, maybe you can share with me. Oh, they are a gaming company? So something like, Blizzard, something like that? Oh, really? Huh? I don't know though, bro. Although I play game, but then I never played this game. So what is that? Roblox. Is this game very famous? The graphic doesn't look very good though. You sure it's famous? All among kids. Okay. Can maybe I can intro to my daughter or something? Oh, so this game itself is the stocks that's being listed. Okay, I understand. So they are like the game engine, is it? Then after they let other people come and use their software or something, then they can make even more games. Am I right? Oh, nice. I didn't know. I didn't know this thing though. Share price. Are we talking about the same thing or not? Wait. Oh, yes, you are right. So they are really listed in the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, nice. Wow. Amazing, bro. Yeah, maybe someday, when you still see this thing, starts to pull back, at least about, if you just put a fib or something, it starts to see pull back to about the 0.382 area, you let me know. I might be interested to buy this. The way it moves, it feels like it's going to be the next Palantir. And so far for the past past earnings since here, around November 2-3, it beats earnings all the time. And one more, is it coming? Oh no, it's not coming. Oh, serious. Nice. Maybe I need to shift this stock up already. It won't be at the bottom. Let me shift it up. Put it right under Palantir, okay? So it can become the friend of Palantir. Where's my Palantir? Yeah, normally those higher up on my watch list are on my favorite stocks. Okay, I shift it up already. Something for me to look at. Also put a... Oh, where's my Palantir again? Here. You have positions at 35. Wow, brother, you're making a lot of money already. 35, 70. You're more than 100%. Right now, you are about 100 and... Oh, 150% though. Around there? 140 maybe? Nice. Yes, ALVV, your that RBLX seriously is fantastic though. At this current moment, it somehow looks like it's even stronger than Palantir. Because if I open up the 4-hour chart, let's say we compare here, the 7 April low. So for Palantir, it went up about, oh, it doubled in price though, brother. Palantir is another crazy one. The ROI is 105%, bro. Since 7 April. Let's go back to Roblox. From 7 of April. Should be here. 7 of April until the current price. Palantir is still stronger. Roblox is about 84%. Palantir is 105%. Bro, where can you find a stock that, you know, doubled in 1 month, in 2 months? Palantir, my favorite, guys. Currently, Palantir is the number 2 on my watch list. Nvidia is always number 1 in my heart. But Nvidia, to be honest, at this current moment, I seriously don't have any setups. This can continue to go up even higher until about, how much is this? About 140. I will still not buy. Random, you're also my number 1. You're also the number 1 in my heart. Okay? Here, no gay fest, huh? By the way, guys, is over at your side when you're looking at my live stream, right? Is it blurry or is it laggy or anything? Because recently I tried to change a lot of settings on my side. This is the first question. And secondly, is my voice very echoey? Like there's a lot of echo or something like that? Okay, because I lowered the FPS for TikTok live stream, because I went to do a lot of research and they say that when you try to stream at 60 FPS, you will cause a lot of lag. Then I lower it to 30. The voice is good as well, not a lot of echo because my ceiling height is quite high though. I think my ceiling is about 4 meter or something. Yep, that's why my whole room is actually like you're living inside a box. No, sure, it's the very famous podcast mic It's like over, for the full set you need roughly about maybe 1,002 to 1,003. Is the Shure, what is this? Oh, this is Shure SM7B. Yes, I have a very, very big problem with my mic initially because of my high ceiling. It's very echoey. So I put on a lot of, like, you know, the noise reducer, all that, so to cancel away the echo sound. I'm so far back from my no, my mic is actually very close to my mouth because I tried a few times. When I go a bit further away from the mic, the echo is very, very loud. Can we sleep together? Can, unless you all don't talk. Okay, don't make any noise. If my baby wake up, I will kick all of you out. Although their rooms are quite far away, but sometimes, you know, she does wake up. You have to, you know, quiet a little. Maybe let me buy more sound panels first. Can, I don't mind. Suddenly viewers become kids, then you're the dad teaching. Are you all very young? I don't think so, right? Based on I think our conversation, all that, you all don't look like extremely young to me. At least maybe not in the early 20s, more like mid to late 20s, around there. Okay guys, officially we still have roughly about 23 more minutes for the live stream to end. So for this, maybe 1 month or so, I will be restricting myself on live streaming. The reason is because after I end it, I'm actually creating my own course, doing like recordings and everything. So I will spend about 1 to 2 hours in live stream, then the rest of the time I'll be doing the course. So bear with me for a little bit, and I think it's more than enough. The market is actually not going anywhere as of right now. You're mid-20s. Nice. I'm secretly early 20s. Okay, can. Yeah, usually the young ones are the ones that are more interested in investing. It's actually a very, very good skill to pick up, seriously. I wouldn't recommend anyone to be a full-time trader or something, but if you aspire to be one, why not? Go ahead. Yep, then the income that you make from trading or something, go and diversify to some other things. So you are actually diversifying your risk. ALVV, you're still a newbie. You don't sound like a newbie to me though. You seems to know to at least a little bit of stuff. You know what you're doing, and you even ALVV. Are you the one that bought Roblox or something, the gaming stock? You're the one, right? Let me see. Oh, I can't find your comment already. Okay. I don't think you're a newbie lah. How can a newbie buy such stocks at $35? And right now it's $80 over. If you're the newbie, then I'm the amateur super noob, that kind. A lot of you here doesn't sound like, you know, you're totally brand new. Because the brand new one that I saw on live stream, they straight away asked, is this about investment or something like that? Yours is not straight to the point. You know what ticker you want to look at, and after telling you, I think more or less you have your own ideas of doing your own things. Kopi o kosong. My target for future is multiple passive income. Same as me, brother. I'm more or less there already. I can let a lot of things run automatically, but of course, the more the better, you know. Hey, sure, random, sure. I will see you again. Can I also going off in about 20 minutes? There's no strength in the market, so I can take a look at my China stock. They have no strength as well. They're not going anywhere at all. Baba, okay, Baba slight profit, nothing amazing. How about IWM? Haha, yep, same thing. IWM. Okay, I can't tell which price is actually higher. Oh, this is higher if I'm not wrong. Let me see. This is 211.05. This is 210.98. So this is higher. And right now we might, same thing, also doing a three-way correction to break this low before we start another upside going up. Have you all taken any trades today? MSTR, anything here? Okay, all this. Let me change the color. Like, how about PFE and Intel? Well, brother, Intel. Okay, Intel, although they did have a change of CEO, but I don't think, the fundamental of the company will be good, at least maybe in the next 1 year or 2 years. Definitely the new CEO have to, reshuffle the company and everything. Although I do have a long-term investment in Intel, and right now it's slightly negative, I'm actually thinking of cutting it off completely already. I'm okay to take that small loss because it's not moving at all, and it's all opportunity cost. And for me to be interested in Intel again, I'm actually looking at the monthly chart. This monthly chart, right, I'm not too sure whether it will break this low over here or not. So if Intel can come down, break this low, I will be more than interested to buy. So by that time, maybe Intel should be below $11, and how much is this? Should be below $11.80. Yeah, as of this current moment, all I can say that Intel, it doesn't look strong because as you all know, right, the market more or less bottom on 7th of April, which is around here. And from this low over here, Intel, until right now, so many stocks rallied so much. Intel only went up 10%, which is like, a bit like no strength. It's really no strength. There's no strength. Let me see what's my price for my long-term investment for Intel. Oh, I bought at $20.70, somewhere around here. I bought a little bit late after that. Yup, so right now it's slightly negative, but I don't think the Intel will start a huge rally within this 1 year or so. Then the other one is PFE. What is PFE? Oh, Pfizer. Let me take a look at the win. Wow. Okay. Daily leh. Okay, bro, for Pfizer, I would say it's not here nor there. It's quite difficult to trade this Pfizer for now, I feel. The reason is because, let me go to the daily, is it the daily chart or the weekly chart? Let me see. Yep, maybe I can start with the daily. So a lot of times, right, this Pfizer, you can see that, let's say this was the previous low, and after that it broke down. It will just go sideways, maybe coming back to, you know, the trend line area, which is your like maybe trend line resistance. After that, it will tank again. So if you want to buy Pfizer, right, I don't think there's much meat from here to here though. Yeah, about 7% up only. I don't think there's much meat unless you are someone who, you know, does day trading, or even if you try to swing trade. Possible. I think swing trade is still possible. You can try to swing trade, you know, buy all the way up to the trend line resistance, then you exit. After that, once you exit already, if you're looking for Pfizer to have, you know, those parabolic move or, you know, a nice breakout, I'm not too sure whether it will come or not, but of course until the trend line you can monitor, then you just wait for the pullback. So when there's a pullback, it gives you more confidence that Pfizer can start a new rally. Because if not, when you go to the daily chart, you can see every single time from the past over here. Yeah, so maybe just somewhere in this area, you can see it made a low, it broke down, after that consolidate a bit, came down, broke the low again, consolidate a bit, after that go down, break the low again, then come here, consolidate just a little bit, then continue to go down and break the previous low. So this, if you are looking to buy, you are actually trading against the major trend as of this current moment. But if you're someone who's trying to pick the bottom, I'm not too sure when this will end though. But of course, as a, you know, small swing trade, day trade, I think should be fine. But if you ask me to buy and hold for long-term investment, I have no idea about this stock, and likely I will not do a long-term investment. Yeah, this is my view for Pfizer. The most is just a day trade. And day trade 1 hour, is there anything or not? Let's see, 4 hours. Okay, 1 hour. 1 hour, it does looks like, you know, there's this consolidation in this area. So it looks like a triangle, also a ascending triangle. Maybe something good, bro. This might have a breakout soon. Oh, speaking about this, the 1 hour is actually looking quite nice. I actually love it. Maybe I can put this on my watch list. But of course, if I trade the triangle, is a bit far from my ideal entry already. Let me just shift things around. I will set the alert. I will set on both trend lines. Yeah, so maybe, bro, I will join you for this Pfizer trade. Quite nice. It's looking pretty awesome. BlackRock, BLK. Oh, bro, I I rarely trade this stock because I feel that it moves a bit slow. I think it likes to gap up and down, and during the trading hours, it doesn't really move, right? This stock. I tried a few times and it's always, you know, from market open until market close, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, same thing, daily chart. Okay, Chi Wei Tang, would you hear when I talk about saying that try to be careful in the month of June? But this is many companies' top holders, right? Yes, correct. But the stock price is quite expensive, $900 over. Are you here when I talk about, you know, ask you to be careful about the month of June or that? Because if you ask me about BlackRock, I would definitely, right now we are in a 4-hour chart, I would definitely like to see one more leg coming down to break this, at least minimally, before I will be more interested to buy. So once this leg is there already, I will draw this trend line connecting them. Then from here, you can see whether, you can try to pick the bottom to buy if you know how. If not, you draw the trend line, wait for the breakout, then buy again. Yeah, because the overall market, I'm not too sure whether it will be strong or weak for the month of June, but I think likely we will see more downside and a bit more sideways until the end of June before we get another rally going up. Because since 7th of April, the market has went up 20 over percent in just matters of about 7 weeks max. And usually after that, market will definitely starts to pull back. Oh, Meta is like the strongest stock today though. What happened to Meta? Is there any news? Oh no, AVGO is also strong. AVGO, maybe because earnings is coming. Anyone has AVGO? Oh, sorry ALVV, I missed your comment. Bro, by the way, BYD build a dream is a thing in stock. Okay, I'm not too sure whether this is the correct symbol for BYD or not. I think it's not though. This BYDDY, I think it's not. Wait, huh? Build your dreams. Trading view taker. Yeah, maybe I'm not too sure whether is it this. I think it's not listed in the US stock market, but it's listed in the China and Hong Kong market. I'm not too sure whether it's in the US market or not. Yeah. Maybe is it this? I'm not too sure though. Yeah, I also like BYD as the company, but I am not too sure whether this is the correct ticker, the BYDDF. Because when I look at it, I remember I searched it one. Wait, BYDDF. Yeah, I remember I searched this and I seriously have no idea. This one you have to, do more research or something. But okay, how does BYD logo looks like? Only BYD 3 words, right? Let's take a look at the image. Yeah, correct. It's only 3 words, but this logo in Trading View, I can't really tell whether this is BYD or not. Of course, what I can do is that I can screenshot. Then after that, we can open this up. We see whether is the logo correct. Because from what I remember, it doesn't look like that. Oh, it's so small. Can we see it now? Yeah, you see on Trading View, this is how the logo looks like. Does it look like BYD? Maybe. I'm actually not too sure. I'm not too sure whether this BYDDF is it the one that's being listed in the New York Stock Exchange. But because over here, right, you can see that it's trading over OTC, over the counter. Yeah, so I don't know whether you can buy or not. China share, which one? recommend to buy. As of this current moment, I will say Baba and JD. I mean Baba already. Next is JD. Yes, JD. I like how JD is actually developing. That's why I bought both. For JD, I have a ridiculous target. Although my initial target is $41. So 41 is like somewhere here. Yeah, so right now we are in the daily chart, but of course ultimately I would love, you know, JD to go to where? About $53, $54 area, around there. Yes, JD dropped a lot. JD is this stock. Do you recognize the logo? Maybe I can search over here. JD.com. Yes, JD dropped a lot and I love it. Yes, bro, you know your trip.com, the one that you know you like Agoda, trip.com. Trip.com is also under the China market. Oh yes, where's my trip.com? Trip is also one stock that I think Xiaomi, Ping An. Ping An I don't like. Ping An I look at the chart already. I don't like what Ping An is doing. Trip for now is like hey, no, this is Trip Advisor. What's the ticker symbol for trip.com? Anyone remember? Trip.com ticker. Let me see. TCOM. Trip is one of the stock that is strong, bro. Is strong. Yeah, Trip something that you can keep a lookout. How come this is not on my watch list? Okay, let me add Trip also. I want to add Trip to my watch list. No, TCOM. Xiaomi. Yes, Trip. ALVV. I bought Baba. I bought JD already. And I'm right now interested in trip.com. So you all know about this thing called sector rotation. Ever heard about it before? Let's say for one moment, maybe the large cap stocks, they are all rallying, and then after they stop already, then maybe the small and mid cap stocks, they will start to move. If not, it will be like, you know, the tech sector move. After when it stopped, the financial sector will move. So right now I'm actually doing something like a sector rotation. So for me, I think the US market not much mean. That's why I'm coming into the China market again. Okay, wait, let me answer the above comment first. I remember there was one more chart I have to look at. Oh, Xiaomi. What's the ticker for Xiaomi? Here, I think it's this 1810. But this is actually the Hong Kong market though. Is there the US listed one? Is there any? Xiaomi. Space? No, I think it's not listed in the US market, Xiaomi. So you have to take a look at more or less around, it should be the same as the Hong Kong market, even if it's listed in the US. Oh, Xiaomi is good. Brother, Xiaomi, beautiful. Super beautiful. I love it. Oh, thanks, bro. You Chi Wei Tang. You have some very nice setups, huh? Yep, so if you draw a trend line, you might be breaking out already. Something to consider. Yeah, if you have a strategy to buy breakout, this is somewhere that you can definitely consider. Yeah, but this is in Hong Kong market. Hong Kong market, I have to use my long-term investment account to buy if I want. because I do have Hong Kong dollar there, because I like to buy 2800. Okay, JD bought for how much? Let me see. Okay, wait, 顺便, I'm going to go to my China watch list. 顺便 bring this TCOM go up. Hey, go up, eh? Okay, it's going to take a while, huh? Give me 10 seconds. Okay, it's all up right now, so I will put maybe under photo. I like TCOM. JD, I just bought only, really like just bought at this exact same price. It has not moved anywhere as of this current moment. Yeah, same as Baba, I think. Baba also didn't go anywhere. Okay, guys, 11:30 already. Any more questions? No more questions. I have to end the live stream to build my course. Okay, my course will be ready by end of this month. This is my target. I'm trying to push myself. Any more questions, guys? Then if you like what I do, come join me in my course, okay? I want to build a strong community. No bullshit, no garbage. Everything is about, friendly community. If someone tries to do something funny, I will kick them out. Any more questions, guys? I can spare another 5 more minutes. Guys, you all know there's earnings for NEO coming tomorrow when market open, before market open. So if you're someone, but I think don't speculate, don't speculate. Just wait for, NEO to drop below $3. Maybe about, let me see, $2.60, somewhere around there. You can, try your luck, go and buy some NEO. Who knows, someday it might become very, very strong. Why JD chart so weird? What is so weird about the JD chart? Is it because there's a lot of gaps or something like that? Richard, what is it so weird about JD? I think the chart is beautiful though. Symmetrical pattern. Which time frame are you actually looking at? Symmetrical pattern. Are you talking about this? If you connect like these two lines, you have like this, symmetrical pattern. Are you talking about this? Like you have two parallel trend line. Or you're up, down, then up and down. Down, up, then up, down. Oh, yes, correct. So for now, I'm actually buying a downtrend, but I'm actually trying to pick the bottom for a huge move up. Why? Because if you use alert wave, I know a lot of people use lower highs and lower lows, or that I do use, but I use in combination with alert wave. Alert wave, you have an impulse going up, you have done the 3-wave corrective structures, which means it might be ready for the next impulse. So I'm actually picking the low or at the start of the trend. And my target for JD, I don't mind losing this trade because I know if JD fired off, my risk reward is extremely high. JD, my target, for now, my minimum target is about $41. So 41 is around here. Around like here. Then after that, my next target is all the way around here. I think about $55 or so. So my risk reward for this trade easily, I think, can give me at least 1:2, 1:20 plus. Yeah, I caught a few trades in the China stock market. I think last September or something. I remember it was this move. Why I bought during this time is because China announced QE, quantitative easing, and if you have no idea what is QE, go and read about it. It's usually the last resort when the government wants to stimulate the economy. Yeah, so when I saw the news about QE, I went in. Buy in US market. Yes, I buy in US market. Usually I like to buy in US market. If those China stocks, they are not listed in the US market, normally I don't buy. Okay, we have to see one more chart. Mi Xue is the last one. Brother, what's the ticker symbol for Mi Xue? Yeah, because some of them I know about the stock, but I don't always look at them. Then I don't remember the ticker symbol, and I always have a hard time finding it. Anyone knows what's the ticker symbol for Mi Xue? No worries. Maybe I can type. Oh, 02097. You see, China market. Oh, this Mi Xue is also not listed in the US. 02097. I don't think it's this though. Yeah, that's the thing about trading view. Sometimes you don't get the ticker symbol. You take a. That's why I have to use. Okay, in trading view it lacks of the zero, so it's 2097. 2097. Then here we go. So this is the correct one. Oh, Mi Xue is nice. It's beautifully trending, brother. Mi Xue is nice. It just IPO'd not long ago in March. Yep. So for me, usually these IPO stocks, if you're in it, right, my advice is that if you're in the position, try to shift your stop loss up. Because normally after the IPO, no matter how strong is it, I always see this exact same thing. It will come all the way down, then chop around here now, like for a very, very long time before you get another spike up. And after this spike up, it will crash again and consolidate for a very long time. So if you have position in Mi Xue, definitely just shift your stop loss up. But if you ask me to buy at this current price, I will not buy, because this is like I like to give this logic in. Just imagine this is a moving train and the door is open. So while the train is moving, do you want to jump onto the train? No, right? You'll definitely die, man, brother. So I always emphasize that no matter what happens, don't FOMO. Just wait for pullback before you join in the trend again. Okay, last ET just release market. Last ETOR. Isn't this the broker? ETOR, right? eToro. Is this the broker? Okay, also just IPO. Okay, bro, for me, my style is IPO stocks. I usually leave it. I will leave it for maybe a year or two before I decide to see them, because once the IPO, always the price normally will spike up. There are also rare instances where it tank. Yeah, unless if someday your account reach 1 million, you can apply for the accredited investor. You can buy those stocks that before the IPO, you can actually buy them first. It will be much, I think, beneficial for you. But as of right now, if you have not reached 1 million, these IPO stocks, I tend to just leave it out. Unless you know what you are doing, definitely you can buy. But of course, buying all this, right, try to use a cash account rather than a margin account. Because if you use a margin account, this, 50 over dollar can crash all the way to maybe $10 or something. And if you're on margin, you'll die so super badly. Something like maybe Neo. Do we have an example? Yep, so maybe we can go to here. I try to zoom this part for you. Yep, so you can see from here, Neo IPO, right? And then from the opening price about $6, it spiked all the way up about, this is $13, double in price after it crashed all the way down until this low, about $1.20. So imagine if you buy at $6, crash all the way until 120. If you use a margin account, I think your account bursts already. Boom. Unless you're using cash definitely you have the luxury, to hold through all this. But personally for me, everything is opportunity cost. I'm not too sure because maybe because I'm a businessman or what. I don't like to wait. I like to, execute everything that is fast. If you ask me to wait, I would rather, go and find another deal, go and find another trade. Yeah, this is my style. Yeah, so even if you see my long-term investment in stocks or that, I seriously wait for a huge crash before I start buying. Normally, like in between all these small pullback, I don't buy long-term investment. Because I already trade, right? So I can use trading to make money. I don't have to buy like long-term investment in them. Okay, guys, I really got to go already. We are over schedule. Guys, see you. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Okay, I have to go and do my course already. My schedule is quite packed, so I have a little bit of time here and there. I try to complete the whole course. Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye. Take care.